Things that can make or break your experience when working with marketing professionals? In my book, that list is quite long. Hello, my name is Mitka and I'm a digital marketing agency owner. If you want to get things done smoothly with an agency or a marketing professional or any professional at all, here are some things that you as a manager or a business owner probably want to avoid to get the best results. A quick note, some of these things are inevitable. The idea is to get them to a minimum, okay? First up, let's talk about changing your strategy. I get it. Sometimes things don't go as planned and pivots are necessary. But changing your strategy every other week? That's a recipe for confusion and underperformance. I'll tell you a quick anecdote. It didn't happen to me, it happened to a friend of mine who works in a completely different profession. So she and her team were working on the implementation of a strategy for a huge launch. And one morning the business owner comes in and throws everything out the window. Why? Because the previous night he had a dream, and in that dream he had a vision. So now they have to start everything from zero because of that vision. Since then, they've been calling him the Pharaoh. Why? Because he bases his business decisions on the visions he has in his dreams. What's the moral of this story? Don't be a pharaoh. Before you decide to switch things up, look at the data. Make sure your decisions are based on solid facts and not just feelings. A clear and structured approach helps everyone stay on track. If you don't know what to look for, ask your agency or teammates. This is why you hired them in the first place. Next, let's discuss micromanaging. If you've worked with several marketing professionals and none of them got it right, it might be time to take a step back and reflect. Micromanaging can take different forms. For example, clients who don't know what they want and give very vague brief, and we are supposed to read their minds or find information on our own with no guidance. Or after executing a test with practice research on our side, the client isn't happy because this is not what they wanted. This leads to many unnecessary iterations and frustration for both parties. Finally, the classic micromanagement playbook, a client who wants to control and approve every little detail. Of course, being on brand is vital, but an ad, a post, an article, or a visual can be on brand within certain creative freedom. There are multiple ways to get to a high quality result, and marketing professionals need to have the creative freedom to decide which one is the best. If you're constantly unhappy with deliverables, ask yourself if you've communicated your vision clearly. Without clear communication, it's going to be an endless back and forth loop of frustration. Now let's talk about trust. If you start working with someone thinking they're out to trick you, that partnership is doomed from the start. Do your homework before hiring and check their references and past work. But once you've made your choice, trust them. Another quick anecdote. Once I talked to a potential client who told me I couldn't trick her because she had read some marketing books and she knew what's up. I thought to myself, first, I'm not trying to trick you, and second, I have over 10 years of hands-on work experience, which is not comparable to reading a few books. Needless to say, this was a good buy. And finally, let's touch on the last-minute tasks. If your marketing processes are all over the place, that chaos will show in the work your marketing agency produces. Last-minute requests often lead to rushed work that just doesn't cut it. To keep things organized, make sure your business operations are running smoothly too. Planning ahead makes everything easier and improves the quality of what you get. It's really that simple. Remember, good partnerships are built on trust and clear communication. I hope my run sparks a productive discussion leading to better marketing decisions for your business. I'd love to be part of the process. As always, you can find a link to our free marketing audit in the comments below.